Welcome live, welcome live. Welcome live. Let's see the flip. Okay. Welcome live. So we are looking at the reason why some channel here on YouTube just can't grow. You don't have to be too hard on yourself. As an upcoming YouTuber, you don't have to be too hard on yourself. As I speak with you now, this particular channel is my 5th YouTube channel. This is my 5th YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel that has up over 200 and something subscribers. I have another one about 40 something thousand subscribers. I have another one about 14 or 13 point something thousand subscribers. I have another one again about 3,000 something, almost 4,000 subscribers. I have this one. Okay, so that's it. There is a lot of money to be made here on YouTube. A lot of money to be made. In fact, if you can get YouTube right, you will not bother about your 9-to-5 job anymore. I'm telling you, because I was once a 9-to-5 worker too, just like you. I was once a 9-to-5 worker too. So I know how it can be to be a 9-to-5 worker. I know all the backlash involved. I know all the sacrifices involved. I know everything. I know how it feels to be a 9-to-5 worker, trust me. I know how it feels. All right. So that's that for that. If you are already a YouTuber, you haven't started doing YouTube, don't be hard on yourself, especially when you've done this YouTube, you've been a YouTuber for long and you have not started, reaping the fruit of your toil. You have not started making the money from YouTube. Don't be too hard on yourself. I'm here to tell you for a fact, from all the experience I've had from YouTube since 2021 that I started doing YouTube. As a matter of fact, I made a mistake. When I was new to YouTube, I made a mistake and I lost the channel immediately. I made a mistake. I never studied about YouTube. Yeah, welcome. Anantaraju, welcome. Hi guys. Sanamp, you're welcome. You all are welcome. All right. You all are welcome. So I never read about YouTube. I never studied YouTube when I joined YouTube in 2021. I never studied. So I just entered like everyone is entering. They say there is a lot of money in YouTube. And I just entered and I started YouTube. I did a collaboration with one of my friends back then. We used to do, comedy. We do comedy back then. And after the collaboration, we made a video and he edited the video. He was the one that did the edit. So after editing the video, he sent the video to me. And I was like, wow, you've sent the video to me. What next? Is to post it on my YouTube channel, right? And I posted it on my YouTube channel. And immediately I posted that video. Did you know what YouTube did? YouTube just deleted my YouTube page immediately. The channel just gone immediately. I was so shocked. And I had to reach out to my friend and explain to him what happened. And he told me that he already posted the video on his YouTube channel. That if he had known that I was not so grounded in YouTube matters, when it comes to YouTube matters, that he would have put me through, that there was a way that I will collaborate with him, get permission from him, and I can as well co-post the video. So that was how everything happened. And I lost that channel and I had to go learn. I had to go take YouTube courses. When I say courses, I don't mean courses from these YouTubers online that are claiming they sell course for YouTube. As a matter of fact, I will tell you the fact from all my experience, all the experiences I've had here on YouTube. I will tell you for a fact that those courses, you see those courses they sell, any paid courses, any paid course, those courses you see online, YouTube course, learn how to grow your YouTube channel, learn, I've built a YouTube channel, I've built a brand for the past how many years. Don't buy those courses. I'm telling you, don't buy them. You are going to end up wasting your money and you are going to get little to nothing. I am ready. I've been sharing tips on how to grow your YouTube channel since 2025. I started last year. So a lot of creators have grown their channel from my help. A lot of creators, they've grown their channel to monetization. As a matter of fact, someone monetized his channel about 3 months after I opened that channel. After I created the channel, monetize it about 3 months after I created the channel. Is that not spectacular? Is that not beautiful? So why not listen to me? Just take one at a time. Take one at a time. Take one at a time. The truth is that all the YouTuber you see, provided that person doesn't work with YouTube algorithm, all the YouTubers you see, all the YouTubers you see, none of them knows how this YouTube works. Nobody knows. Everyone is trying to figure him or herself. Yes, we are trying to figure ourselves here. Everybody is learning here on YouTube. Both the most popular creators, everyone, provided that person is not working with YouTube. It's just that there is a kind of favoritism that is given to bigger channels here on YouTube. There is a kind of favoritism, okay, that the YouTube algorithm always tend to favor them. Yes, that's the truth. They are always favored. Some of these creators are just privileged. They are privileged. Yes. They were just lucky that as and when they were making their video, YouTube algorithm just had to push their videos. Yes. And they just suddenly became lucky, and that was it. You see, this life, this life is not so balanced. This life is not so balanced. There is a form of partiality in distribution of resources in life. Yes, that's the truth. So don't be too hard on yourself. If you already have a YouTube channel that you are trying to grow, don't be too hard on yourself. I'm telling you that there are some channels that no matter how much effort you put on that channel, no matter how many times you post, if you like, post 5,000 videos, high quality videos, high quality uploads, that channel will never grow. Hey man, what's up? Loki, what's up? Free all them who's local. Aliens are coming. It's a World War III coming. I blast all them hoes. Look up. I seen 100 beef bun. What's going on? Captain Hood. What's going on? So there are some channels that, guys, do not forget to hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss me, okay? So there are some channels that can never grow. No matter how much investment you put on that channel, no matter how many posts you drop, I'm telling you for a fact, as someone that is experienced here on YouTube, that some channels just can't grow. There was a time I had to create content. The channel was not growing. YouTube continued to bury all my videos in the underworld. Thank you so much, Captain Hood. They continue to bury my videos in the underworld. No one ever saw my video. Anytime I post, it's just between me and my videos. I see, as at that point in time, I was the only one watching my videos. I was actually creating content for myself. There was no effort I didn't put for that channel to grow. It never grew. Even when I had other successful channels. We all the The algorithm is rigged. Exactly. The algorithm is rigged. It just tends to favor some set of people. There are some set of people that are really enjoying this YouTube. They are privileged. They are just, there is some form of partiality in the distribution of YouTube resources and distribution of YouTube services when it comes to those that are not paying for ads. All right. So that's it. This channel will just never grow. No matter the effort you put, it never grows. It never grows. That's it. That's why sometimes as a creator, when you give a channel time, you give your channel some time and it fails to grow, just create another channel. Sometimes you might have to create another channel and even change your niche, change your content entirely. I like the human. If you study neuroscience, if you've read books on neuroscience, you understand that the human brain is so dynamic. You can reconfigure your brain to do anything. You create content about lifestyle. Doesn't mean that you can't create content on education. It doesn't mean that you can't create content on entertainment. Social media as a job, social media, being online presence as a job is very flexible. It's very flexible. I love the pliety of online content creation. You can do anything. It's not like the medical profession where you have a specialty, whereby if you want to go into another specialty, you have to go spend time in school again, spend time on training, practice, and all of that. Rich getting richer and the poor aren't getting, to be honest, opportunity. It's a war going out here. I stand with you, Lord, bro. Don't mind me. Na Kano guy I be. Oh, you are from Kano? That's beautiful. How long have you been YouTubing? Are you a YouTuber? So that's it. That's it. Sometimes you just have to change. Don't just think that this particular content that I'm creating is the content that I'm just going to do. If I tell you what I studied in the university, you won't believe you won't believe your eyes. But today I'm here. I'm creating content. I've embraced content creation, and I'm willing and ready to change. I'm willing and ready to advance. If by tomorrow now something happens and I'm not able to create the particular content that I'm creating at this point in time, I switch to another content. As a matter of fact, in one of my YouTube channels, I am creating a different content, a content related to Nigerian politics. That is one of the niche that, if you know you can talk very well, that is booming right now. Because election in Nigeria general elections 2027 is drawing so close. And you know that when it's election time in Nigeria, people are always on social media. People are always eager to know what is happening. They want to just key into the process. They want to be part of the electoral process. Every news, nobody wants to miss any news. Nobody wants to miss any news. They are always online. So the consumers are already there. You have people to consume your content. All you need to do is make this content engaging. Make it, okay, bro. All right. Okay, bro. It says since 2014, but I only have 5 subscribers. Damn it, it's funny. You just have to re-strategize, Re-strategize, come back stronger. Maybe you have to change the content you are creating. That's what I'm saying. Since you are from Kano, what I'm going to advise you, since you are from Kano, start creating political content in Hausa. React to political videos related to politics, Nigerian politics, but do it in Hausa. Just do it. But don't use this channel. Use another channel. Just like I said, some channel will never grow. No matter the effort you put in place, they will never grow. So that's that for that. So sometimes you need to redefine your purpose here on YouTube. You redefine. You change. Change is one thing that is constant in this earth. If you are not changing, you are not alive. If you are not changing, you are not a human. You have to continue changing because the world is changing. If you don't change, you will not meet up with the advancement. If you don't change, you will not meet up with the upgrade. You have to continue changing. You have to continue changing. So, what I'm saying is, if your YouTube channel stresses you so much, you have to abandon that channel and create another channel. And if you are creating another channel, Create it from a new angle, an angle of change, from a dynamic angle. Be ready to accept flexibility. Be ready to accept flexibility. Be flexible here on YouTube. Because some channel is just bad luck. It can never grow. No matter the effort you put in place, that channel will never grow. You will never see that channel grow. If you post, you are always going to get 10 views or 5 views with no comment, with no like. And these days, there's something now very common in YouTube. It is very difficult to get likes on YouTube now. It is now very difficult. You see a video on YouTube having over 2 million views. You look at the like, you are just seeing 2,000 likes. It's very difficult. I wonder why people of today, they don't just want to like videos. Likes on YouTube are not as common as it used to be. It's not that common anymore. So the game is getting difficult. That's why the revenue on YouTube is a little more stable than the one you have on other social media platforms. Yes. If YouTube tells you that they are paying $1.5 per 1,000 views, that's what they are going to continue paying. But some other social media platforms, when the number of creators is too high, or when the amount of content is just so high, the number of monetized creators is just on the high side, they start reducing their cost per ad. They reduce it. But it's not like that on YouTube. That's why YouTube is very good, but it's very difficult. But some people are just favored. They are just favored. The moment they start creating content here on YouTube, they just start making it big on YouTube. They start making it big. But some persons have been here on YouTube. You heard someone just said that he has been on YouTube for over how many years? He said since 2014. Since 2014 till now, is that not 10 years? And he said he has just 5 subscribers. Just 5 subscribers. And this person has been creating content. So, those stuff that most social media creators have been hiding from you, those stuff that they have decided to put into courses and sell to you, I have been dishing them out for free. As a matter of fact, many creators are so mad at me. They don't want to have anything to do with me because it's like I'm exposing what they are using to get extra cash. I'm exposing what they normally use to get extra cash. That's it. Some people here on this YouTube, you don't know how to choose content. You don't just wake up and choose content here on YouTube. You just choose one content and start creating. Yes, it works sometimes, yes. But I have something that works better. That's going to work better for you. I have something that works better. And what is that thing I'm trying to tell you? Do not just randomly start to be creating content. When you open your YouTube channel, when you create your YouTube channel, monitor your FYP, your field. Monitor your field. What are the kind of content you find in your field on YouTube? What are those content you always see there? What are the content that almost always appear there? Are they contents that you can create on your own? Can you create such content? So I will flip the camera now and I'll demonstrate this. Okay, I will flip the camera and demonstrate this. Okay, so we are looking at the types of content you find there. How to choose your content on YouTube? How do you choose your content on YouTube? How do you do that? You don't just wake up and choose content on YouTube. No. I'm not saying that choosing your own content like it doesn't work. No, it works. But there is something that works much better. There's a pattern that works much better. How you choose content. So choosing content. The content that you are to create or that you are going to create, how do you choose them? Let me tell you. Number one is what? Observe your feed. Observe field. As you create your channel, observe your field. Okay? Is it field or feed? Your feed. Or the one they call FYP. Observe your For You page. When you observe your For You page, you are trying to learn. You are using this. Anything that YouTube puts on your For You page or on your field, there are something that YouTube necessarily wants you to give back. That is how the algorithm works. For YouTube to be putting something constantly on your field, YouTube wants you to give back that thing that they are putting on your field. See what YouTube wants you to do. YouTube wants you to give back by creating content, or you are giving back by engaging on those contents on your field. They want you to give something back. It is either you are liking them, you are commenting on those contents on your field, or you are creating content that supports or that is in the same line as those contents found on your field. All right, your YouTube feed. All right, then after that, when you observe your field for some time, you figure the kind of content you always see on your field. Let's say you figure that the kind of content you always see is, let's say, highlights. Let's say football highlights. All right, football highlights. That's the kind of content you always see in your field. All right, let's say this is the content. So this is the content most of the time that appears on your field. So how are you going to key into this? The step 2 is keying into your field. Your feed. You key into your field. Okay, you key into your feed or your FYP. Hope you are following, guys. Hope we are following. You key into your feed. Let's say it's football highlights. That's what you see on your feed. Football highlights. How do you key into? How do you use these football highlights in your favor? Okay, so that the algorithm will favor you. How do you do that? How do you do that? How do you allow the algorithm to favor you? By utilizing your feed, what you have in your feed. That's why many channels will just continue to be there. It never grows. You post and you are getting 10 views, 5 views, because you are not following the algorithm rule. Okay? Though the algorithm rule has not been, completely figured out by any creator, but we are there. Okay? We are there. We are on the way to figuring it out. No creator has figured the algorithm rule. No creator, even Mr. Beast, has never figured the algorithm rule. The thing is just that because Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber, he tends to get some, some tips, some favoritism from the YouTube because he's recognized. Alright, so you key into your feed. How do you key into your feed? Immediately you unlock this. Key into your feed, you've unlocked the algorithm. The algorithm starts favoring you gradually. So keying into your feed is what? Creating content related to football. So football is the major niche here. So you create content related to football. It is either you can be posting highlights, you create content. Remember, we are creating high quality content. So you can either be posting highlights like the one you see on your field, or you can be, posting highlight commentary, the one that you comment on highlights, okay, or you comment on a football, you comment on a goal or whatever. All right, so you can also do that. Another thing you can also do again, you can design your own highlights, okay, with AI, what have you, or if you are a gamer, you can use gaming to create your own highlights and post the one you recorded from your gaming stuff, and make sure it has good voiceover or good commentary, okay, because if there's no good commentary, it becomes boring, okay. So there are a lot of contents that you can develop from this football highlight. For example, say this is what always appear on your feed, okay. So after that, after keying into your field, what do you do next? The next thing you have to do is you start creating your content, okay. Number 3, you start what? Start creating. You start creating your content. Start creating immediately. You start creating. And one thing you have to consider while you are creating content, there is something you have to consider. You have to consider that thing. Yes, while creating content, is how available are you going to be? Availability. How available are you going to be when you start creating that content? How available are you going to be? It's not that when you decide to start creating content, because that wounds channel, it affects channels, okay. When you start creating content, before you know, you get busy with another thing, you stop creating content, you abandon your channel. That is very bad for your channel. The only way you can abandon your channel is after you've grown your channel to monetization and your channel is making numbers. Then the older video that you created, those older videos that were having 10 views, 5 views, 3 views, 2 views, or 100 views, those videos is going to be like a snowball effect. A snowball effect. Immediately you monetize your account, your page, these videos, the views of these videos are going to start making money for you. The videos will start skyrocketing. That's why the way YouTube works, it works like magic. Immediately you get a viral post, a viral content, a viral video that suddenly gets views, good views, 100k views, 1 million views, 2 million views, 5 million views. You see those your videos that were once having 3 likes and 3 views, 10 views, 5 views, 7 views. Their views will just suddenly start growing tremendously. Suddenly, you start seeing those contents coming up. They start growing. That's YouTube for you. It works like magic. So that's why every creator, every YouTube creator, you just have to be hopeful and continue doing what you do. Just continue doing it. Being a YouTube creator is like rolling a dice. Okay? It's like rolling a die, I mean to say. Rolling a die. Whatever you see, you take. And you roll the die the first time, you got 1. You roll the die the second time, you got 2. You roll the die the second time, you got 1 again. You have to continue rolling. You have to continue rolling. When I newly started YouTube, I continued to fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. Channel refused to grow. I faced a lot. I faced a lot when I newly started my YouTube channel. And there was a point I wanted to give up. There was a point that I gave up. Let me flip the camera. There was a point, it get to a point I gave up. I gave up. I had to take a break from YouTube. I took a break. I took a break from YouTube. And after the break, I don't know, something just pushed me and I came back to YouTube. I came back. And when I came back to YouTube, I came back as a different person. But I was at the verge of giving up. I was at the verge of giving up. But one thing became my motivation. And I held on to that thing for all the years that I've been, or that I've been a successful creator. I held on to that thing. I held it so strong. One thing that I always tell myself is for me to quit doing YouTube when I have never earned from YouTube than for me to quit. I rather do it all my life than for me to quit. I will continue doing YouTube until I start earning from YouTube. There's one of my friend, a YouTuber. Her name is Echoes of Experience. She's doing well on YouTube right now. She's trying. That's Echoes of Experience. If I tell you how Echoes of Experience started YouTube, what she used, the kind of phone and camera she used to start, very crude, small Android phone that she was using then to create content. Her content is so blurry then, but she always show up. She always go live and, communicate with her fans. Okay, I think Echoes of Experience now should have up to 50 something thousand subscribers. Echoes of Experience up to 50 something thousand subscribers of today, and she joined YouTube not up to not I don't think it's up to 2 years now. Let me say 1 year and 6 months that Echo of Experience have been a YouTube creator. So you can earn a living by being a YouTuber. You just have to be patient. You know that being a YouTuber or creating content on YouTube is not a conventional way of making money. So that's why when people do it and they do it for some time and they are not getting paid, they haven't started harvesting, they just give up and stop doing it because it is not a conventional source of income. It's not like education that has been on for since the time of old. So we just know that education, when you graduate, it is very sure that as you graduate you can easily land yourself a job, start working, start making money. That's it. But YouTube is not like that. That's why people easily give up. They just see, I'm not blaming anybody for giving up. I don't blame anybody for giving up on YouTube, because YouTube is very difficult. That is why the pay on YouTube continues to stay relevant. Okay, the pay is very significant. It's very pertinent as compared to other social media applications that have the same or that has similar services or similar opportunities for creator. That's it. So, like I said, choosing content. How do you choose content? The first thing to do is, let me flip the camera so you can see the board. So, choosing content, the first thing to do is what? You observe your feed. Okay, observe your feed is number one there. Then number two is what? Okay, like I said, observing your feed is what? Is looking at what is available on your FYP. Monitor your feed. Okay, what are those things that are available, those contents that are available? Take them down, monitor it for 1 week, monitor it for 2 weeks. Immediately you newly create your channel. Okay, monitor it for 1 week, monitor it for 2 weeks. Okay, observe your feed. After that, what do you do next? It is time to key into your feed. You are going to create a content that is related to your feed. Don't go outside your field. Okay, don't move away from your field. Create a content that is related to that feed. That's what we give you a clue. Your feed is the YouTube algorithm speaking to you. Your feed is the YouTube algorithm speaking to you. That's the only way you can connect with the YouTube algorithm. Okay, then you start what? Creating content. That's number three. You start creating content. You are creating this content according to your what? To what you've learned from your field. Okay, what you've learned from your feed. That's the kind of content, or those are the kind of contents that you are going to create. All right. Yes, and with that you can easily be successful here on YouTube. Easily. Do not forget that there are channels, or let's talk about the motivation first of all. Do not be demotivated when you start posting and you are getting 5 views, 0 views, 0 likes, 0 comments. No, do not be discouraged. Do not be discouraged. Continue posting, but continue posting, continue ensuring that your contents are of high quality. Continue posting. And one thing you should not stop doing is learning. Never you stop learning. Continue learning. Continue learning. Okay, and believe it that your YouTube channel will surely get to see. You see that 4,000 watch hours? It's nothing. When your channel is exposed to is getting the attention it deserves, or your content is getting the attention it deserves, 4,000 views is nothing. See, I remember vividly, there was a time on YouTube that I used to have over 100 and something thousand watch hours in 2 weeks. Over 100 and something thousand watch hours in 2 weeks. There was a time on my YouTube I normally get this. Yes, over 100 and something thousand watch hours. So immediately your YouTube channel start getting the recognition it deserves, the attention it deserves, your content especially. You see that 4,000 watch hours, it's nothing. It's nothing. And one thing about YouTube is when you get one successful channel, is 10 times easier to get another one, because you can always collaborate. You collaborate the channel that has subscribers, you link it up with the ones that have subscribers, and from there you can easily get subscriber. And one thing you have to know about gaining subscriber here on YouTube is not just only on YouTube, in other social media platforms, people are very skeptical. Humans are very skeptical. Humans, when you have, for example, when you have 0 follower, people will hardly subscribe to your channel. Or when you have 5 subscribers, for example, or you have 10 subscribers, people will hardly subscribe. Out of 100 people that will visit your profile or that will visit your YouTube channel, you only have a possibility of getting 2 subscribers. It's only the matter of the possibility whether up to 2 will subscribe to that your channel when 100 people visit your channel. Even though they like your content or not, or your content is so valuable to them or not, many people, they won't subscribe. They won't subscribe. That's why you see channels with over 5 million views. You see a video from a channel over 5 million views, you look at the channel subscribers, not up to 100 subscribers. Yes, that's it. Humans are just so skeptical, okay? They prefer to subscribe to channels that already have more subscribers than channels that have less subscribers. A person will subscribe to a channel that already have 1.something million subscribers, but your own that is still growing, that has 100 subscribers, they will not subscribe to it. So what do you have to do to help you in this particular process? Meet friends. Meet your friends. If you have new channel with 0 subscribers, with 10 subscribers, with 100 subscribers, meet your friends. Okay, 100 subscribers is even better, because at least there are subscribers there, so people are still going to want to subscribe. But you see 0, 10, 5, 20, 50 is so low. So what you have to do, contact your friends. People, if you see people on the way, random people, rapport with them, tell them, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can turn off the notification if you don't want the content, but just subscribe, just because of that numbers, because numbers is very important on YouTube. It's not only on YouTube. In business, number is very important. Sometimes, it's not even the matter of sometimes. Most times, many companies that advertise, that spend $1 million advertising their product, they are not advertising that product because they want you to buy. They are advertising the product most times because they want you. They are advertising the product because they want you to see them as a trusted brand. And how are you going to see them as a trusted brand? Through the numbers. When their page is having a lot of views, you are going to be convinced to patronize them, as compared to when there are no views there. No views. People are not going to patronize. No views, no followers, no subscribers. People will just look at it and say, see, it's just normal for humans to feel that way. Humans always behave like that. You just look at it and say, I will not subscribe to it. It doesn't have subscribers. I'm suspecting this. Before you know, they will just leave. And humans have Humans are easily influenced by herd mentality of the community. Everybody is having the same thought. If this one just come, before you know, everybody follows that pattern. It becomes a pattern. So that's what is happening. So meet people, talk to people. Please subscribe to my channel. Don't just subscribe. Depending on how you approach a person, that will determine how it's going to respond to you. But some people, just know that some people will just give you this spirit of rejection, this attitude or impression of rejection. They will just reject you. Okay, yes, but that doesn't mean that you should give up or you should stop. At least out of 10 people that you meet, ask them, please subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Out of 10, at least you must get up to 4 that will subscribe. Up to 4. And if you are asking them to subscribe to your channel, tell them to do it immediately. Tell them to do it immediately. Don't tell them that please later search me on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. No, tell them to do it immediately. As you are telling them, please just search the channel, search my channel, please. The person will search it. The ones that are going to search will search. So immediately they search it, tell them to subscribe. They can as well. Tell them you can put off the notification if you don't want to be seeing the content, but the numbers, I just need the number. That's it. So that you can get more subscribers. Remember the cheat sheet. Okay, remember the cheat sheet. More money brings more money. Having money, if you are wealthy, if you are rich, for the fact that you are rich pulls more money to you. Because you are rich, it pulls more money to you. It's the same thing here on YouTube. Because you have more subscribers, or because you have subscribers, it is going to attract more subscribers to you. The more your subscribers, the more subscribers you are going to get. I know of one guy that he just clocked 100,000 subscribers not up to 2 months ago. As I speak with you now, and it took this guy over 4 years to get to that 100,000 subscribers. As I speak with you now, immediately that guy hit that 100,000 subscribers not up to 2 months ago. Now, do you know how many subscribers he has? He has over 50,000 subscribers. Within the space of 2 months, he has gained 50,000 new subscribers and counting. Do you see? So the more your subscribers, the more your numbers, the more potential you have to gain more and more. That's it. That's how business is. That's how it also is in YouTube. Okay? That's how it is here on YouTube. So work on your subscribers. Ask people to subscribe to your channel. Okay? You are not asking them to explain to them that you are not asking them to subscribe because people are skeptical when it comes to seeing their fellow person or their fellow friend or their fellow man in the streets creating content, and they already know that you have a potential of earning from it and all of that. They don't want you to be ahead of them, or they don't want you to become successful, leaving them behind and all of that. All of that spirit of jealousy, the attitude of jealousy, what they show. So tell them that they are not necessarily watching the content, that they should just subscribe and turn off the notification. That what you need is the numbers. Okay, what you need is numbers, so that you can attract more number. Okay, because you can attract more number, because the lesser subscribers you have, the lesser the potential of you gaining more subscribers. But the more subscribers you have, the more potential of you gaining more subscribers. That's it. So what have we learned today? We have learned how to choose content on YouTube. We have learned that some channels will never grow. Some channel here on YouTube will never grow. That channel you created since 2010, since 2014, the channel you created since 2020, the channel you created since 2018, 2015, those channels, you know that this channel is not growing since those years. Change. Create another channel. Change content. Follow the rules I've given to you. Be consistent. And I always say that before you join YouTube, before you start doing YouTube, or before you make up your mind or tell yourself that I want to be doing YouTube, or it's YouTube I want to be doing, make sure that you have the chance, you have the time to do that YouTube. Because YouTube, especially at the beginning of YouTube, being a YouTuber, you have to give it time. You have to give it time. You have to. You can only say you want to rest maybe when you have monetized your channel. That's when you can say, okay, I will now start uploading once a week. Maybe after monetization, you can start say, let me just be uploading one because I don't have time. But before your monetization, you should be targeting 3 to 5 posts daily. I'm telling you. I mean both long and short form. In fact, as a news channel, your short, you should post up to 10 shots every day. 10 shots. This one that I'm telling you now doesn't mean that you should go and choose volume over quality. If you know that you can only do one quality video a day, it's better you post one quality video per day than posting 10 substandard or poor quality content daily. It's better you post only one that is quality. Yes. So quality matters here on YouTube, because one thing that YouTube does is they compress your videos. Okay, so when you upload your content to YouTube, YouTube will compress your content. So imagine you uploaded a low quality content now, for example. YouTube will now compress that your low quality to the lowest quality content, and when it is served to the viewers are going to see it as poor quality, and they just continue skipping it. And you know that when people keep skipping your videos on YouTube or on any social media platform, it's a what? It's a bad signal. It's signaling the algorithm that there is something wrong with the content. See that the quality is not good, the content is not healthy to them, the content is displeasing to people, they are not engaging. So the algorithm is going to be forced to bury your video in the abyss. That's where you start seeing zero. And the more the algorithm buries your videos or your content, the more people find your content unengaging, or the more people find your content offensive or toxic or poor quality, the more the algorithm is going to push your content down the abyss. So it gets to a point, it turns to a pattern. That's it. It gets to a point, it just turns a pattern. Immediately you post like this, YouTube will just carry your video and bury it underneath the abyss. Not even in the abyss, underneath it. Immediately you post. That's it. So when you follow a particular pattern on YouTube, the algorithm follows that pattern with you. If your pattern is virality, people want to engage in your content, it becomes a pattern. YouTube continues to follow that pattern. Immediately you post like this, they are already recommending your videos to various viewers because it's not a pattern. If you decide to switch pattern, people start reacting, wrongly to your YouTube videos. Before you know, if you maintain it for a particular period of time, the pattern starts repeating. Anytime you post, YouTube will not recommend your videos. That's it. They will not recommend your videos. So before you know, it becomes a pattern. That's why I'm telling you that some channels can never grow. Yes, that channel is dead. The channel is gone, is dead. The channel can never grow. There is nothing you can do for that channel to grow. So if this particular pattern have been continued or have been maintained for a long time, the channel dies. You can never wake that channel. The only person that can wake that channel is maybe a celebrity just recommends your channel and say people should go and engage in this video, or a celebrity reposts you, or a celebrity engages in your post and all of that. That's the only thing that can revive. You will not have transferred fan base, okay, from the celebrity to your channel. It's not direct transfer. But say YouTube starts pushing the video again. They won't. So that's why I'm saying it, that some channel can never ever grow. You just have to leave that one and create another channel. And when you are creating another channel, you have to be watchful. You have to follow the rules. You have to do what you have to do. You have to do what you are supposed to do. Observe your feed, key into your feed, you start creating content, and ensure that you have chance to create content. It's not that today you will create content, before you create another one again 1 week after, before you know, the pattern starts repeating. Before you know, the algorithm learns that pattern and maintain the pattern. The channel dies. That's it. That's it. Monetizing my first channel on YouTube, my first ever channel that I monetized on YouTube, because my YouTube started with failure. My first channel was deleted because of a mistake, and the second one, I abandoned it after I noticed that the channel had died. I abandoned it. And the third channel was the channel that, the first channel, my first ever channel to be monetized. And that channel, how long did it take me to monetize that channel? With active posting and active promotion. It took me 3 months to monetize that channel. Was it 3 months? 3 to 4 months to monetize the channel, to meet up the monetization threshold and monetize the channel. 3 to 4 months. That's what it took me. And so far in that channel, I've earned 40,000, over $40,000 from that channel. Over $40,000. That's what I've earned from that channel. So far, the total revenue generated, $40-something thousand. And that is my second most successful channel. Okay, because the first one is actually has 100 and something thousand subscribers. So this particular one, I'm telling you, is having 50-something thousand subscribers. So that's it. That's it. If you know that you want to do this thing is unconventional. It's an unconventional way of making money. It's not the way of making money that we were taught. You have to have hope. You have to believe that it will work. You have to believe in yourself. Let me tell you, YouTube will so discourage you. As a matter of fact, it is now normal on YouTube that if you drop 100 posts, most channel, at least 80% of YouTube channel, if they drop 100 posts, 90 of those 100 posts are not going to get views. They are not going to go viral. 90 inside 100. You just have the tendency of virality or of a successful video, successful content from 1 to 10. You just have 10 videos for it to fall in between. So, for example, you have a new channel now, for example, and you are working, to gain subscribers. You are, sending your channel to your friends, telling them to subscribe for you, and they are subscribing too. Say you create content, you create your first content, and all of them is having 0 views, 5 views, 10 views, 7 views. Don't be discouraged. Create 100 contents. Quality content to high quality content. Keep consistency so that YouTube will not repeat a pattern. YouTube algorithm will not repeat a pattern in your channel. The pattern of burying your contents and your videos underneath the abyss. So maintain virality pattern. That's what you have to maintain. Maintain virality pattern. So do not be discouraged. Create 100 content. The first time that you are going to critique your page as regards to the matter of, views, how many views you are getting. All right. Do that after creating 100 contents. Quality content. 100 consistent quality content. After creating 100 quality consistent content, That's when you are going to check. Then look at all the content. If inside the 100 content that you've created, you didn't get up to, say, your subscriber, your total channel subscriber is, let's say, like, you have 50 subscribers for that channel, and in that your first 100 videos that you uploaded in your channel, and you didn't get anyone that gives you over 1,000 views, then that's when you will say, you didn't get up to 5 out of that 100 that has given you up to 1,000 views, or 800 views, or 700 views. Let's say 700 and above views. Then that's when you say the algorithm is already against you, that the pattern is trying to repeat. But even though the pattern is trying to repeat, that does not mean that you should give up immediately, or you should go and create another channel right away. No. What you will do is try it again. Okay, this time, the second time, go with 200 posts. Try to post 200 posts, or try to create 200 videos within the same time that you used to create 100 videos. Double it, double the effort, and trust me, it's going to come out successful. It's going to come out spectacular. I'm telling you. If you double it, you are going to figure out that your videos are getting more views than you used to get. And the more views your video gets, the higher your possibility of gaining subscribers. That's for number one. And number two, the more subscribers you are getting, the higher the chances of you gaining more subscribers. That's it. It's not rocket science. It's this easy. It's this easy. So I am going to end the live. I'll quickly give a recap so that you go and study it. I'll give a recap of the teachings for today so that you go and study it, rethink, look at your channel. Number one, I said, and you should not forget, that some channel will never grow. Some channel will never grow. Till eternity, some channel will never grow. No matter the effort you put. No matter the effort you put into that channel, it will never grow. Choosing your content. How do you choose your content? How do you choose your content? The first step is observe your field. What do you always see appearing on your feed? I'm not talking about an old YouTube channel. Don't do this for old YouTube channel. For new YouTube channel you just created. You have not even started creating content. Observe your field. What do you always see there on your field? And while you are observing your feed, you don't have to use that channel to be searching things, because once you start searching things on YouTube will automatically start providing you or recommending what you search. Okay, so don't just search anything with it. Just allow it to flow naturally. Allow the algorithm to spontaneously choose for you what is best for you. Okay, so observing your feed, what are the kind of content you see there? What are the most common contents found? Put it down. Then you do number two. What is number two? You key into your field. You blend yourself. That content idea that you once had, you blend it into what you see in your field. Okay, just oppose it. Okay, and after that, that takes us to number three, which is start creating content immediately. Start what? Creating content immediately. Start creating content immediately. But if you can't start creating content immediately, there are other things that you can do. You can wait, because like I said before, you should be consistent, okay, to avoid your channel, or to avoid the algorithm, preventing the algorithm from maintaining a wrong pattern in your channel. So there are two patterns on YouTube. It is either you have virality pattern, that's pattern of recommendation. The algorithm will be eager to recommend your content to new viewers. Or you have another pattern called pattern of rejection. When people reject your content, they don't want to see your content, maybe due to low quality, toxic content, abysmal content, uncomfortable content, whatever. They are not reacting positively to your content. This kind of content is going to give you the bad pattern. And once the algorithm pattern your channel to be bad, or pattern your channel as bad, your videos or your posts are going to be buried underneath the abyss. And if you allow YouTube maintain this pattern for a long time, that channel is dead. And such a channel can only be woken up by an influential celebrity, which is going to continue advertising and referring people to your channel and all of that. So that is not even organic growth. That is transferred fan base. Okay, so that's the only person that can, rekindle the fire or the light in such YouTube channel. That's if the light did existed. Okay, that's if the light existed, if he ever existed though. That's if the light did exist. Okay, that's the right expression. All right, so that's that for that. And do not worry too much about your 10 views, your 30 views, your 3 views, your 7 views, your 0 views, your 0 like. Don't worry about it. Continue. Just keep growing. Continue gaining subscribers. How do you gain subscribers? Meet friends. Tell them to subscribe to your channel. If you are telling them to subscribe to your channel, tell them that you will not disturb them with your content, because then it is very certain and very likely that most of the people around you, people that are very close to you, people you see on a daily basis, they don't want to see your content. Your content is not for your friends or your family. No, tell them to subscribe. That's the least they can do for you. Okay, or that's almost the biggest they can do for you. So tell them to subscribe and tell them to off the notification so that your content will not be disappearing. That's all. They subscribe. So if you can meet 100 people, just imagine you are getting 100 subscribers. Do you know what it takes for a new channel to get 100 subscribers without no influence? Without no influence. It's a big milestone. So continue growing, continue doing it. I will see you guys in the next class. Do not forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, share this video to your friends that you know that they are new YouTubers, that they are growing and they want to monetize. If you follow me, if you follow my lead, I promise you, you are going to monetize your channel before this year ends. You are going to monetize your channel before this year ends. For your information, like I said in the beginning of this video, this is my 5th YouTube channel. I am doing YouTube. I am a YouTuber full-time. I've stopped my 9-to-5 job. As a matter of fact, I stopped my 9-to-5 job last year, 2025, and focus solely on YouTube. I don't do other social media platforms. No, I just focus solely on YouTube. So I learned this focusing solely on YouTube and abandoning other social media pages through a YouTuber here on YouTube called Echoes of Experience. She's a very nice girl and she always share knowledge. All right. So guys, hit the subscribe button and I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.